So some of you might remember that quite a while ago, I talked about getting a solid titanium axle made for my Night Planetary Freecoaster because I didn't quite like the hollow axle design. I did figure out that I could put that tubing in there, but unfortunately just this past week, I broke that axle even with the tubing in there. So it's finally time for the solid titanium axle in the Night Planetary Freecoaster. I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm actually on my way over to pick it up right now. I'm on my way over to my dad's buddy's house. This guy actually makes spinning hand tops that spin for like 20 and 30 minutes. That's what he does. And he made this axle for me out of titanium, and I'm pretty excited to go check it out. So for a little bit of context here as to what's actually going on, the threading tool that he has could only get so close to the collar for the bearings on this axle without like potentially messing with the collar itself. So when he got so close, so we needed to check whether or not the cone nuts would be close enough and actually be able to tighten against the bearings. And as it turned out, and as you're seeing, it wasn't quite close enough, so we had to undercut the axle just a little bit to get rid of that smooth area and to make it so we could tighten the cone nuts all the way up against the bearings like we needed to. And that's what you're seeing now. And once we got that part done, he undercut it on both sides, both cone nuts, tightened exactly the way they needed to. The bearings all went on there. He made an exact clone of this axle. And with that, all of the pieces went together the way they should. The cone nuts tightened after we undercut it. The driver went onto its collar. And there we have it, folks. Solid titanium axle in the Night Planetary Freecoaster. I am psyched about this. It works just the way it should. Check it out. Super, super awesome. I'm super stoked. And then you'll actually see here that he has a laser cutter that he uses to put his logo and different things onto the tops that he makes. So we use this laser cutter to put his logo on the end of the axle, as you're seeing. And it's just super cool to see that, and just to put it on there and give his logo on here, Griffin Precision Spinning Products, as you can see on this metal laser cut business card that he gave me, which he laser cut himself, which is just super, super cool. So this guy's making tops. He made this axle for me and he did it in just a day. It seemed to be very easy for him. So I'm super, super stoked on that. And this is the finished product right now that you're seeing. Moment of truth. I haven't pedaled it yet. Works like it should. Just wanted to quickly throw in here that while I was at this guy's shop, he told me about this alloy of metal called Inconel that is supposed to be stronger than the titanium that we used in this axle in this video. He said that it's used in like nuclear reactors or something like that. And I got the idea, maybe we should make an axle out of Inconel. He said, you will never break one if it's made of Inconel. And instantly I'm like, nuclear reactor metal in my bike and an axle that I'll never break? Yeah, we need to do that. So, it's gonna cost a little bit more than making this one, but if you guys want me to make it, I think I might do it. Or want me to have him make it, just because I think it would be awesome. He's gonna do a little bit of research into it and see if it would be worth it, but I think it would be just really cool. So let me know if you guys think it would be cool if we made an Inconel axle for the Night Planetary Freecoaster. And just like that, I went from having 0 titanium parts on my bike anymore to having a solid titanium guard sprocket and a solid titanium axle. I am super excited to have this thing on my bike and not worry at all about breaking my axle anymore. So with that being said, if you guys are interested in this or any of the top stuff, check out the links in the description below to his Facebook page to see any of the tops and things that he does. And if you guys are interested in more videos from me, check out the subscribe button if you haven't yet. I want to thank you for being here and watching, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for another video.